Hi, before we begin assembly of the Procliner, I'd like to just make a few comments. During the assembly, I'm going to probably refer to things as attaching or connecting. Basically the support legs to the base frame, or in this case we're looking at the underneath of the work surface of the workstation, connecting to the support bar of the workstation. And to connect them, you just get the described bolt. I'll describe each bolt as we go along. Put a washer on the bolt. Line up the holes. Put a washer on the other side. Put a nylon nut on the other side. All bolts, washers, and nuts are included. And also use the included wrenches to tighten up the bolt. Also, there are going to be attachments that are made or connections with a spring-loaded push-button pin. And they're going to be the adjustable attachments. For instance, I have the base of the workstation right here. This is going to slide into the support bar, and as you can see, there's many holes that you can adjust the height. This would be for if someone wants a stand-up desk at a lower height. This would be if you want a standard height desk, or if you want to use the Procliner. And all you do is push the button, line up the holes, push it through. To adjust it, push the button, pull it out, and pick another hole. That's discussing the connections that I will bring up in the assembly of the Procliner. And I thought it would be easier if we all got on the same page before we start. Hi, let's review the assembly of the Procliner. Assembly of the Procliner is very simple. All the bolts are the same size, 3/8 inch by varying lengths. You get all the tools you need, a wrench and a ratcheting wrench, and you have 3 push-button spring-loaded pins that'll be installed on the Procliner as well. The first step is to take the base frame and attach the support legs. The support legs come already capped, and they go with the ribbed larger size of the cap down. Either leg can fit on either side of the Procliner. The support legs are attached to the base frame using a 3.5 inch by 3/8 inch bolt. And there's 2 bolts on each leg. Make sure you attach the support legs to the base frame very tightly. Now that we have the support legs tightly connected to the base frame, we are now going to attach the support frame with the knee pad to the base frame. The support frame will be connected to the base frame with a 3 3/4 inch by 3/8 inch bolt. We're not going to tighten this bolt very tightly because we're going to need to move the Procliner for the next step. Now that we have the support frame loosely connected to the base frame, we're going to connect the pivoting height selecting collar to the tower of the base frame. We're going to connect this with a 3.5 inch by 3/8 inch bolt, and again, it's not going to be very tight because we're going to have to make movements in the Procliner parts for the next step. Now that we have the pivoting height selector collar connected to the tower of the base frame, loosely connected, we are going to connect the height selection bar to the support frame. Again, it's going to be loosely connected. We're going to use a 3 inch by 3/8 inch bolt, and we'll connect it right here onto the support frame, loosely. Okay, at this point, we have the support legs tightly connected to the base frame. We have the support frame loosely connected to the base frame. We have the pivoting height selecting collar loosely connected to the tower of the base frame, and we have the height selecting bar loosely connected to the support frame. What we want to do now is take one of the 3 push button pins, tilt the support frame over, and insert the height selecting bar into the pivoting collar. Put it down, leave one hole visible from the top. This was easily moved because the bolts on the connection of the pivoting collar, height selecting bar, and support frame were loose. Now we're going to tighten up these 3 bolts. At this point, we have the support legs tightly connected or bolted to the base frame. We have the support frame tightly bolted to the base frame. We have the pivoting collar tightly connected to the tower of the base frame, and we have the height selection bar tightly connected to the support frame. And we have a pretty sturdy Procliner at this point. Now we're going to attach the foot platform to the support frame. There's 2 points of connection. The top point is going to be for individuals that are 6 feet or under, and the bottom connection would be someone for 6 feet tall or over. So we're going to connect the foot platform with 2 1.5 inch by 3/8 inch bolts. I'm 5'10", so I will connect it to the top connection point. Now that we have the foot platform tightly connected to the support frame, there's only one step left for the basic assembly of the Procliner. That is to insert the top frame, including the chest and abdomen pillow, into the support frame. And insert a spring-loaded pin into the holes. There's a variety of holes in the top frame that allows the user to adjust the height of the chest pillow for their individual height and preference. Now this is the basic construction of the Procliner. Next step, we're going to assemble the workstation attachment. The workstation has 3 basic parts. You have the work surface of the workstation, you have the support bar, and you have the base bar. The workstation work surface attaches to the support bar with a 2 3/4 inch by 3/8 inch bolt, and tighten this bolt tightly. Now that you have the workstation work surface tightly connected to the workstation support bar, we are going to insert the workstation base bar and insert the push button spring-loaded pin into the bottom hole. This will be the height for use with the Procliner. And the workstation is now completely assembled. At this point, we want to make adjustments of the Procliner for the user. Step number 1 is to loosen 3 bolts, 1 turn, so the movement of the Procliner is made easier. We're going to loosen the bolt that connects the support frame to the height selector. We're going to loosen the bolt that connects the pivoting collar to the tower of the base frame, and we're going to loosen the bolt that connects the support frame to the base frame. This will make the adjustments of the Procliner more easy. Now the first adjustment is the chest and the abdomen cushion. You want to adjust this cushion so the bottom of the cushion is somewhere near the top of the leg to the hip area. and this is just a starting point. There are over 500 adjustments that you can make for the Procliner to fit each individual. So what we're going to do is remove the push button pin at the top of the support frame and slide the top frame up and install the push button pin in a hole that may fit me. The bottom of the chest and abdomen cushion is about mid-thigh for me. I'm going to want to go one more hole up. So again, I'll remove the push button pin, pull up the top frame, reinstall the pin. And right now, the bottom of the chest and abdomen cushion is right at the top of my thigh. And again, that's just a starting point. The individual can lower or raise the chest and abdomen cushion per their comfort. Now the next attachment is the Easy View headrest. Slide it into the holes. And you can see that the head fits comfortably into the Easy View headrest. Again, there's many adjustments. All the pillows come off and can be placed on however you want. And we can move it up and down. The next attachment will be the armrest. The armrest comes with 4 links. There's an eye bolt at the bottom of the top frame. And you attach the links to that eye bolt. Now you want to adjust the armrest so that the elbows or the forearms just fall onto the cushion. Now that's too long for me, so that's 4 links. We'll try 3 links. That's perfect. My elbows just fall onto the armrest. So right now we have the starting point for the chest and the abdomen cushion. The Easy View headrest is attached and the armrest is attached at the appropriate level so that the elbows just rest. What we want to do now is attach the workstation so that the work surface of the workstation falls right in front and below the armrest. Now we've installed the workstation right in front of the armrest and below it. Now make sure that the workstation is set to the lowest setting, which is to be used for the Procliner. Now, you can get on, your arms are supported, your head is supported. There's a gentle traction effect to the low back. The legs have a comfortable bend with very little weight going through the feet. And I can use the work surface. I can adjust the cushions so I have a better view. Now I'm ready to tighten up all the bolts and the Procliner is ready to be used. I would just like to make one quick review. For shorter people, the height selector is going to have to be raised. And for taller people, the height selector has to be lowered to work at the surface of the workstation at the Procliner height. So that's just a note for shorter and for taller people how the height selector works. Now you have all of the adjustments for the Procliner, the chest and abdomen cushion, the Easy View headrest, the armrest, the workstation, and the height selector used. Now we're going to just tighten up all the bolts and use the Procliner and make minor adjustments for your comfort as you go forward. Thank you. Okay, now that we have the Procliner tightened up and adjusted, let's give it a shot. Place your foot on the foot platform, guide your knee into the knee pad, lean on to the chest and the abdomen cushion. Place your face in the Easy View headrest and pull apart the cushion so you sink your head deep into the Easy View headrest for the best view of the work area. I can see the whole laptop from here, keyboard as well as screen. I can send a text with no additional stress to my neck. Most of the time when you're sitting at a desk or standing at a desk, you send a text, you actually bend your head forward to work on your smartphone, experiencing up to 60 pounds of stress and strain on your neck and force to your cervical spine when you stand at a desk or sit at a desk. When you send a text on the Procliner, no additional strain or stress to the neck. You can work on a tablet. Right on the Procliner. When you work on a tablet and leave it at the desk surface or the stand-up desk surface, you have the strain and stress of bending your head forward. Up to 60 pounds of strain to the neck, shoulders, and upper back, and force to the cervical spine. So the Procliner fully supports me from head to toe. My neck, shoulders, upper back, low back is experiencing a mild traction. Hips, legs, feet, and knees, very comfortable with little strain throughout. My weight is reduced about to 25% of that compared to standing at a stand-up desk. But there's probably going to be times you want to sit at a desk. That's perfectly fine. With the Procliner, push button pin, push the button. Pull it up. Second hole up from the bottom. Remove the Easy View headrest. You're now at 30 inches high, the height of a stand-up desk. Pull up a chair. You can work at your computer. You can work at your smartphone or your tablet. You can sit and work at a standard height desk. There's going to be times you may want to stand. The Procliner is a height adjustable stand-up desk. Push button pin, push it in, pull it out. And you have a height adjustable desk for your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone. You'll never have the comfort sitting or standing at a desk that you will at the Procliner. So you probably want to go back and use it quite frequently. Bottom hole. Adjust your computer. Put the Easy View headrest in. Now remember, no adjustments necessary. Foot on the foot platform, knee in the knee pad. Lean onto the chest and abdomen cushion. And adjust your work area. Arms onto the armrest. Right now I have a full view of my screen, my keyboard, my smartphone, and my tablet. The Procliner supports your body and reduces strain and positions your body for reduced pressure. Compared to sitting at a desk or standing at a stand-up desk, when you use a Procliner, you will have less strain on your neck, shoulders, upper back, low back, hips, legs, knees, and feet. Guaranteed. Thank you.